This is my FNAF 2 movie review. I just need to rant because what the actual fuck? Damn, that hair is bad. So I'll set the scene for you guys real quick. So when we're going to see the movie, it's my partner, my sister, and I all going together to go watch this thing at the cinema we usually go to. They're always really good, like good popcorn, like drinks and stuff like that. Before we even got sat down or like even went to the theater, we went to get some food from some random vendor stall. They were pretty chill. Their food was pretty good. We put it in the fridge for later because it wasn't really what we were feeling at the time. Then we left to go to the movie theater. So we sat down at this hot pot place and we were we were ordering or getting our food. Like, you know how hot pot works. You get like a bowl, put all the ingredients in, give it to them, pay for it and all that. And we sat down at the table and we're waiting for our meal. We wanted it for takeaway because at that point, it was like 40 minutes before our film. So we were obviously anticipating time for them to cook it plus us to eat it. So in the case that we couldn't eat it all, we could just take it into the theater with us. It wasn't like a hot pot sauce one. I don't know what you call it. There's like the stir fry one, so it's just like the actual ingredients and stuff. It's not like super saucy or anything. It won't be that messy. So we're waiting around for that, and then they call out our number. We go up, grab it, show them the receipt. Yep, that's the number. Cool. We got our order. Sat down, and then there's just like random crawfish and stuff in it, like all this stuff that we didn't put in our bowl, and we're like, oh, well, there must have been a mix-up. We'll just take it back. We give it back to them. They tell us, oh yeah, nah. We'll get that fixed. Kind of the exact same bowl, and we're like, dude, this just isn't us. And they eventually give us ours, half of our portion of food, and then we're all just like rushing to eat it because at this point the film's starting in like 10 minutes or so. So literally having to scoff down our food, can't even enjoy it. Like the food was alright, and then we were like, oh okay. So we get up, go to the theater, get our tickets and stuff. Go to ask for frozen drinks. Frozen drink machines are down. Oh, amazing. It's just one thing after another, but we just get the regular drinks, which isn't bad, honestly. Frozen drinks are a bit of a scam, in my opinion. Like, it's just drink, and then the rest is just ice. You don't really get a lot of it, so I actually got to, like, drink something in the theater. So, you know, not necessarily a bad change. I might do that in the future, just get the regular liquid drinks. We got a popcorn and stuff, going to the theater. We get sat down, see a few people coming in. They've all got like, some people were done up. They had like little bunny ears and stuff. Some people had the Springtrap ears and stuff on. I thought it was pretty cool. I think on our right, there's a group of like 6 or 7 people, something like that. Like a couple behind us. There's like a group in the back corner and stuff like that. That comes into play later. Like all the people in there come into play later. Oh, so we're sitting down, ads are playing and all that crap. We start eating our popcorn and stuff, and the popcorn just it's not hitting, like it's not like that flavored, and we're like, oh, that's weird, because usually the popcorn's really good there. So like, oh, okay, well, that's another nail in the coffin for us. We're just sitting there chilling, people are just chatting and stuff like that, people making jokes, going, horror, 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 just the usual thing, FNAF jokes. And then eventually the movie starts, and then people are still talking, and we're like, oh, I mean, we're trying to watch the intro to the film. We can barely hear what William Afton's saying. Also, sorry, I forgot to mention, this video is gonna have spoilers in it. You watch the film first, then come back and watch it. Obviously, if you don't care about spoilers, then feel free to listen to what I'm saying. I'm gonna include Easter eggs and stuff we saw in the film too. Yeah, so we're trying to listen to William Afton's little speech at the start, talking about like, oh, who's ready to see the show, like voice acting for it. So we're getting through the film. There's like the first part. Start of the film is really slow. It's got a lot of dialogue and stuff, which makes sense. It's like slowly building up to the eventual like crazy parts of it, like all the characters and stuff coming out. But in the slow parts, they were cracking some little jokes. They were a bit like, oh, you chuckle to them, you know, nothing really super funny. But every single little joke that was made, there was this one girl in the couple behind us who was giggling so loudly. It was insane. Like some parts that weren't even jokes, and she was still laughing. And the group to our right were just the whole time, every time she laughed, just take the piss out of her, because it was just like, I don't know if I can recreate the laugh. It's all ingrained in our brains, and it's like literally a trigger thing for us now. We will be making jokes since we watched the film about this laugh. I'll try and recreate it for you. So it's like, it literally sounds like a faulty car trying to start, dude. I'm sorry, but it was horrendous. Every single little thing in the film, that's all you heard. Same level of loudness, pitch. It was awful. And then literally the entire movie, everyone was just talking. It was like non-stop chatting the whole entire time. People trying to crack jokes and have movie moments in the theater. The group to our right, they were kind of quiet, but they were still chatting the whole time, theory crafting through the entire movie. And it's like, just theory craft after, man. Like, the movie's not even over. They might even answer some of your questions, like, in that film, in that sitting. But instead, the whole time, just listen to them theory crafting and stuff and cracking jokes. Some of them, they were actually a pretty funny group, though, not gonna lie. Like, I was enjoying hearing them. But some parts of the film, when people were, like, talking on screen, I was actually struggling to hear them because I was so focused trying to, like, I'm trying to read their lips. I literally can't hear anything. But then by the end of the film, once it's, like, all over, like, oh my god. Like, once the torture was over and the credits were rolling, and then they played a Living Tombstone, It's Been So Long song, which I'm glad, like, I was expecting that. But so were the rest of the fans. And oh my god, and the sing-along happened. It was cool in the first film. Actually, I might as well, I'm going to include my review for the first film as well in here, because I didn't actually make that. I'll go over it briefly. We went to go watch the first film. We went down to South Bank Cinema. Really cool crowd, lots of people were dressed up, and that was like the premiere for the first film. That was like the premiere day. It was really cool experience, a lot of people were there. When we were watching the film, people were quiet. People were like respectful of the movie and like everyone else who were there. Well, obviously there were parts when like Matt Pat showed up, it was like Endgame. Like, that's fine. Everyone can have a funny movie moment like that, have a laugh. Like, we're all there just to have fun. But the environment there was so good. When they played Living Tombstone, that was fire. That was cool. The thing is though, no one was like annoying about it. It was like so respectful. Like, everyone there was just there to have fun and watch the film. Like, people waited a decade for this thing. And now it feels like when the second films come out, it's just like you're going to see a meme movie. Like, you're going to take the piss out of it. And it genuinely felt like that. Even though I know some people there were fans. Like, even the people behind us who were like, they had rabbit ears and stuff. They were fans of the film, I could tell. But they just, it was so like, there was no etiquette in that theater at all. It was like a horrendous experience to watch that film. It was so rough. And then once the credits roll, they missed the second after credits scene because I didn't hear it personally. My partner and sister heard it because they were the most affected because they were closer to them. But they literally verbatim heard them say like, let's go buy some weed. So they went to go buy some weed and missed the second after credits scene. And it was just like, what the fuck? Honestly, my thoughts when they said that was that, they were just getting a top up, like they were already high throughout the film, which is why they were even finding everything funny. Like, it was actually, it was laughable, dude. The thing that's funny is when all the jokesters and pranksters left the theater, and once the second after credit scene started, it was actually dead silent in the theater. Like, everyone listened in silence to, I don't know why I'm forgetting his name. It's like the most integral thing, Henry. Henry's call to Mike Smith about Charlotte coming back. The theater was just quiet. It was actually so shocking that there was silence in there. Literally on the ride home, we were all just laughing and so pissed off about how the experience of that movie was. Anyways though, the movie review itself, what you guys are watching the video for. I thought it was really good. It's hard for me to judge whether it's better than the first one or the last one just because of the film experience. But I thought it was really good. Like, everyone knows, like, even the stream I did the day of, we were going to watch it. I was playing FNAF 2, I mentioned, like, that is my favorite one. I thought the film, the way they tied everything together was really cool. I really wish they showed the Wither the animatronics more than for, like, 10 minutes of the film. Like, it was so short-lived having them come back. And, like, those are probably some of my favorite animatronics besides, like, the originals. I love Toy Chica's design. Like, dude, all the animatronics, they just cooked. The actual place, they cooked. Just everything was amazing. They did so well with the actual set. I think the designs of everything, like, it was really, really cool. Sorry, I forgot. I should be wearing my security guard hat while talking about the actual film. The scares in it were a lot better. Like, even the first scene where Mangle kills one of the ghost hunter people.
How old are you? What is your name? How old are you?
Like, it was actually kind of shocking to see, like, his limbs fall from the ceiling in bits and land in front of the camera and splatter blood everywhere. Like, that was pretty gnarly. Toy Chica's head crush scene, that was really cool. That was another cool kill that they did. It was very scary, especially when the marionette would, like, possess people. Mainly with Abby. Abby's one was pretty terrifying because she was just like this little hunchback, just like coming at you and stuff. Like, that was pretty freaky, and like the head tilt and everything. And the thing that, like, what I was really impressed by was how much she sounded like Charlotte from the games. Like literally sounded verbatim like her, which was like really creepy. Some of the Easter eggs in the film we spotted. Most obvious one that was like on screen, like right there, was the little Freddy plushie with like the bug eyes that I have. Shadow Bonnie appears. Shadow Bonnie appears in the office for like a split second. That was pretty cool. One of the people in the group next to us was like cracking a joke to someone and actually missed it. Like it's a little blink and you miss it kind of thing. Found it really funny the way Mike rips the head from Balloon Boy and just chucks it out. I feel like that was very like for the fans kind of thing. I wish Balloon Boy was on screen for a bit longer, but it kind of makes sense why he's not. Like he's pretty useless character in the games. I was talking in the car ride this morning with my partner. We were talking about the FNAF movie and actually like the film itself and not ranting about the crowd. We were talking about how like Mike is literally an embodiment of the fans and everything and the viewers. Because like he literally does stuff in the film like when he looks at the mask, you're like, that wouldn't work. It's like, yeah, that's literally what everyone would think. Even Balloon Boy, just the pure rage he has and just throws him out. Like that was so real. Another scene I found pretty funny. Like it was a bit drawn out and like the ending was slightly anticlimactic. Was when the original characters come back. Like that scene literally felt like an endgame moment. Just like all the characters coming up and Bonnie just being like, Foxy doing the, and Chica doing the, and Freddy. Like they were all just like aura farming every time they came into the scene and kill one of the toy animatronics. It was pretty funny. Like I looked at my partner, I'm like, bro, it's Endgame, Absolute Cinema. It was kind of silly, it was kind of cheesy that last scene, but I liked it. I am excited for the next film. I think it is going to build up to be something really cool. Because obviously it's going to be FNAF 3. Like you see in the first after credits scene, these guys are coming collecting stuff because they're going to demolish the building, the original FNAF 1-1. They find the room William Afton's in. And he's just sitting there lying on the floor, which I thought was a really cool callback on the way they did the camera work. It's literally a callback to the first teaser they have of FNAF 3 when it's like, it's panning across the shelves over to Springtrap. The third film is going to be FNAF 3 for sure. But one thing I found really interesting is that in one of the flashbacks that Vanessa has in her dreams, it has Circus Baby. Honestly, I was shocked to see that because I'm like, oh, I wasn't really expecting like the Circus animatronics to even be made, but like they're there. I don't know if that was a surprise to the YouTubers went over to the FNAF event. Yeah, that was just like something I was not expecting. But that also makes me think, if there's not going to be a fourth film, I think the third film may include Sister Location. That is my actual theory. Michael Afton is in the film as well. I forgot to mention that as well. But I think in the third film, he will be scooped and Ennard may be in there. Because if the Circus animatronics are anywhere in that film, Ennard's around, Michael Afton's there. I mean, it's kind of self-explanatory. Like, that's probably going to happen. But I'm wondering if the face-off in the final film will be with just Springtrap, or if it's going to be Springtrap and Ennard with Afton's skin on. Which, I don't know how William Afton's going to feel about his son being scooped and having his Ennards be mimicked. Unless he just doesn't know because Ennard doesn't say anything. I feel like it's kind of obvious if someone's wearing someone else's skin, you know? I don't know if they're going to team up and then be a thing. We'll have to see. But I'm excited for the third film. I think it's going to be really cool. I think rating for the very first movie, I think it's going to be a like 8.5 for me. And then maybe FNAF 2 is like a 9. I think it's like, they're pretty good films. I do like them. Yeah, man. Really cool movie. I did enjoy that quite a lot. Yeah, thank you guys for watching the video. If you like what you're seeing, please like, comment, and subscribe. Please share the video around as well. Join the Discord as well. We have a really cool community. Lots of people there to hang out with, very chill, lots of activities to do. Yeah, have a good rest of your day, night, wherever you're from. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye!